Neymar is also Neymar. Like he's got problems. A lot of people take on him for falling too much, but like people do aim him a lot on the field.
Yes.
He holds the ball pretty well,
Yes.
and people don't let him go. He's very small, so he gets hurt. Cristiano Ronaldo, for some reason, he had a big goal on his coach and like big fight with his team. He is one of the best of the world. I wanted him to win. Like he is one of the greatest for me. I think he's the whole model athlete. But you can't win a World Cup having an argument with your coach and your team.
No.
Messi comes from a place of humility. He is one of the most humble
Yes.
people that I've ever known.
Yes.
The guy only plays soccer. He doesn't do anything else. He doesn't party. You don't see him party very often.
Yeah.
Family man, very humble. I'm the best. Like he's always like he's a bit of introvert, and I
Yes,
feel
I
like
can- I
I
can
was
see
so
that.
happy that he won. You know, because I value people that are humble, people that are successful and
Yes.
they are humble. You know, when I saw you, I didn't want to approach you because I was like, I'm not at this guy level.
No.
And then Mick,
Yes.
you know, Hungry
Yes.
Diner. Hopefully you can have him on a podcast one time. But yeah, he approached me to you, and I was like, man, like this guy is the coolest.
I had a great
you know?
time with you, man. I had great time because the invitation was at 7, and I thought, nobody would come to the club at 7. Like, now I'll go late. So at 9:30, everyone's there, everyone's having a good time. Everyone came at 7, so I was late. Why are you late? And then it was hard for me to catch up with everyone because everyone was so happy with some drinks, and
Yeah.
I hadn't even had one. And I was like, I'm lost here. What do I do here? Like, I'm meeting a lot of people from fashion, and a lot of people know me, but I don't know what to say here. And then I met Mick, and then I met you, and then like it made sense. And I went to your Instagram page, obviously, to connect, and I could see all the content. I said, oh my God, this guy is something. I definitely want to be friends with him. Sometime in life, you don't need much to connect. It just happens.
Thank you so much for
No, I appreciate
participating in this podcast. I guess it's a nice conversation. Is there anything that you want to add? There's a lot of people from Brazil that look up to me. I guess from your side, also, I guarantee there will be people looking up to you
Yes.
right now and being like, Deepak, he came from the same place as me. Like, I can do it too. Like, I look up to him. He's so successful. He's doing great.
Yes.
You know, he's got a happy life, like a healthy family, you know, and he's adventurous. He's able to do what he wants. So what is the type of message you want to leave to
Look,
those people?
the only message I would say or give to them, if you're migrating from Brazil, Nepal, or wherever it is to Australia for a good life and a great life, do that. But prepare yourself. Prepare yourself before you come here, because the perception could be different from the reality. The reality could be very different when you come here.
Yes.
Yes, there is struggle. Definitely there is. Without struggle, you will not get anywhere in life. You have to work hard for whatever you get in life. The fame, the name, the money comes with work. It doesn't come with just imagination. Imagination is good, but you got to put work into it. So if you're coming to Australia for a great life, good name, good money, fame and whatnot, I would just say prepare yourself in the country. Prepare in your English, because if you do prepare in English, you will be able to sell yourself very well here. Your personality is what you speak.
Exactly.
So if you can't express yourself, because obviously we speak English here, and if you can't express yourself, you're not going to sell yourself. To sell yourself, you have to express. So prepare in English, maybe get some skill, whether that's barista or whether that's basically a waitress, any skill, a call center, like I did. Like I had English, basic English, so I came here and got a call center job. I was interviewed and they said, oh, your English is okay, you can do well, and that's how I started, right? So what I say is get excited about coming to this beautiful country, Australia, but prepare yourself for all these things, because when you come here, 2 or 3 days, it'll be good to go around Harbour Bridge, it'll be good to go around Opera House, take some photos, send it to your family. But after a week, life kicks in, you know? You got to have the money.
real deal, the
The
real
real
life,
deal, the
yeah.
money will be talking through your bank account, and you can see the money going very quickly out of your bank account, because Australia is very expensive to live.
Yeah.
Sydney is not cheap, right? So prepare yourself, come to this country with an imagination, and get some skills in your hand. And again, you have a passion, take some time to pursue it, but make sure your stability, which is your financial stability, your family's goal, your personal goal, whether that's education, whether that's anything else, just keep it to it first, because you need the means. You need the money, and you got to make some money out of your work, and you got to make some time for your passion. So maybe you work 5 days in a week, 2 days you can pursue your passion, and 5 days you can work hard so you still have a roof above you and you still have the bread in the fridge.
Awesome, awesome, amazing. Brilliant message. I guess a lot of people on the other side will be able to grasp that the importance of this mindset and be able to impact their lives. Because me, for example, I impacted my life, but nowadays I'm able to change my family's life in Brazil as well.
Absolutely,
And this is
kudos
what,
to you. And look, you've done great. Your family is so proud of you. You want to be in that position where you've done your family proud as well. It's not just about you, mate. It's not about your passion only. It's about your family as well.
Yes.
You've done a lot of hard work. Think about your mum and dad. Think about your family. Think about your wife. Think about your kids. Yeah, and then just make sure you have a balance in life. It's very hard gig to keep a balance, but that's what we are going to be successful if we keep that balance. Killer, you've done amazing here in Australia. I want every Brazilian to do amazing here. And look, it took some time for you. It did not happen overnight. It did not happen like that. For me, it took 12, 13 years to get where I am. Being a successful banker, being a successful even producer, a director. It took me years. So if you're coming from Brazil and Nepal, don't expect things to happen over a month, over a year. It will take some time. Now, one thing that I want to really say, don't overestimate yourself for the first year. Underestimate yourself for the first year. But overestimate yourself for a decade. Like 5 years.
the long term.
Long goal. You have a long goal, because if you overestimate yourself for the first year, you're going to go down. You're going to be feeling low. I haven't achieved anything. Underestimate yourself for the first year, but still put the work into it. And you know what? When you have overachieved your expectation, you will feel more motivated.
Yeah, exactly.
When you feel more motivated, you will do more good in life, and you will achieve more in life.
That's it.
So that is one thing that I want to tell you, because I have learned from my mistakes. I overestimated myself for the first year.
Yeah.
The second year, and I did not focus on what I could do in 10 years' time. Look, I am now here in 10 years' time. I'm happy. I'm feeling great. I'm blessed with people around me, with a good family, with a good life in Australia. And I have made my family proud as well.
Important message, Deepak. I'm so grateful for your presence here. And at the end of every episode now, what we are doing, high social means not only high society, because we don't want to keep there only few high level, high ranked people you can come around. No, it's high social because we want to be highly social.
Absolutely.
We want to connect with people in a different spectrum. We want to bring high engagement to each other. We want to be high attention, really be able to transform people's lives and give them the tools so they can learn from something solid like what you touch us here today. So if you could choose 5 important words that basically defines where your success comes from, which would be those 5 most important words for you?
The 5 most important words. You're putting me on the spot there, but I think commitment would be the first one.
Commitment.
And vision. Mission. Dedication. And the last one would be execution.
Awesome. Because I love that.
Have everything of the 4, but you don't